Shuffled is about, in present time, gods and demons coexist together with humans, and after the door between each of their worlds had opened, Takushi Ren is a normal young high school student attending Bourbon Academy, spending his day living peacefully with his childhood friend Kaie. And unfortunately, one day, the king of the gods and the king of the demons and their family moved in to be Ren's next-door neighbor. Apparently, the daughters of the god, Saya, and the daughter of the demon, Nira, are both deeply in love with Ren after meeting him in the past, along with his playful friendship with upperclassman Ayesa and his encounter with the silent but cute Pramila. Ren has much more on his hands dealing with the affection of each of these girls, based on the Egro novel by Neville. This anime has about 24 episodes. It has alternate version shuffled prologue. It premiered July 8, 2005 to January 6, 2006. Based on a visual novel, it is comedy, drama, fantasy, romantic, etsy. The theme is harm in school and the demographic is seinen. Each episode is 23 minutes per episode and rated R+ for mild nudity. Now let's get started into the review. What I really like, well, when I first watched Shuffle, it was the classic supernatural horror, romance, comedy, drama that I felt very average to begin with. But I feel like as you watch it, you're getting a lot of surprises. And I feel like overall, the story is very simple of a basic horror anime with a typical male protagonist, average high school boy who is, the stereotypical childhood friend. And then he's introduced to 5 more girls in total. And then, they're all trying to battle for his affection, but while trying to add the important elements of supernatural to the show by adding gods and demons and how they're all coexisting happily. I think it's a fun play on that type of dynamic as the series begins with the pacing. It's a typical rom-com with plenty of cute and hilarious moments and a heap of fan service here and there. It's not normally like halfway the anime that the drama kind of kicks in and brings forward all the heartfelt moments that, for most people that bring them teary-eyed and a lot of character development. I feel like for the characters themselves, they are very intriguing to watch, especially when there's something unique about them, including the guys too, because normally like how they set up the girls are pretty like the standard stereotypical cliche, be cute, childhood friend, eccentric, Cinderella, shy guard, the lolly, but I think each of them all bring something special to the table, especially to the story. And more importantly for the male protagonist, I feel he feels like he brings more depth to the story. I feel like include a more deep-rooted jealousy that, a lot of guys might feel if you are a guy watching a harem being surrounded by pretty girls. Or if you're a girl watching, you're like, why does this one average guy have all these girls around him? Normally I go for like the reverse harem. But in any case, the anime quality for its time for Shuffle was pretty good since this did come out in 2006. I feel like sometimes when we think of harem, we think, it can be over much with over excessive with all the fan service. And, I think what's very different because for Shuffle in general, it has its own style, its own different with similar anime in the harem genre. I feel like this allows for the show itself to go above and beyond with the environment and the animated character expression and emotion, and for the most part what the characters have, make sure that their personalities and shine through. And for each of the characters, I think in general that I know they were about 5 to 10 different outfits throughout the entire series, which is about 24, which is really seen in your average harem anime that, they give the character at least a consistent of 3 episodes, like a 3 outfit change in the entire anime, which I think this one did above and beyond because it gave them about 5 to 10 different outfits, and depending on what scene they were in. And I think also, along with the series, so it did a good way of balancing between the comedy and the drama. And nonetheless, sometimes it did seem very repetitive here and there, but it did do a lot good with the opening soundtrack and the end sound for the anime. But overall, I think Shuffle is an idiom of what a harem anime rom-com should be, and I think they balance it really well. I think also the characters are very well developed in character development, like how they grow over the 24 episode course and how their actions kind of make themselves known in situations they're put in, and then and how their suits, like the personality suits each of the girl characters, as well for the male protagonists and the supporting cast, like who surround them, helping them make a right choice on who to pick as their significant other in that time. And also given these numerous possibilities, the outcomes are endless. I think also what the anime managed to do is end without writing too many cliches. So in the end, I think this is one of the classic anime series of a rom-com that actually many romance would actually enjoy, and not feel like the protagonist made the wrong choice, because it would just so balance out well with the pacing. And I feel like overall you don't get that in a lot of horror animes now, because you the protagonist, male or female, is either one choice, and for our view it could be they end up being the wrong choice, and that kind of could leave not really a bad taste in it, or kind of screaming at the main protagonist, why not choose the other guy versus them, or like, But overall, I enjoyed Shuffle. Definitely check it out if you haven't already, and let me know what you think. But until then, bye.